All right, so got something to talk about. I've been thinking about change. You know, how do we affect change in our lives? Or how do we change the world around us or the environment around us, whether it's politics, family, personal habits, maybe even circumstances, and two parts. I think for any kind of change to take place, whether it's moral change, whether it's physical change, mental change, circumstances, it takes two things. It takes an imagination first. You imagine a different you, a different circumstance, a different world, right? We have tons of stuff going on in Baltimore right now, and it's this racial tension, and whatever reason you think it's there, there's a problem, right? And we need to change that problem. Or you're overweight and out of shape, like me. I want to change. So I need to imagine a new Brady, or I need to imagine a new America where there's not all this racial discord. And then the second part is courage. We need to have courage. We need to be willing to do what's uncomfortable. It doesn't take any courage to do something that's comfortable, right? So you need to be willing to make a sacrifice. You need to be willing to face that thing that's difficult or hard or seemingly impossible. So you take imagination plus courage equals change. And if I like to think of like a moral change, where changing something for good, it takes moral imagination plus moral courage makes moral change. A good example for me in my life, when I was 17, I converted from the mainstream LDS church to Mormon fundamentalism, the polygamy, right? But when we made that move, when we moved from Washington to Utah, I was like really, really shy person. I mean, I was so afraid of people that I didn't even dare go buy something at a convenience store because I was afraid I'd have to talk to the teller. And I decided I wanted to change. I did not want to be so shy, and it was horribly difficult for me, right? So it was going to take a lot of courage for me to break out of my shell and be a different person. And I just imagined what it would be like to be, I didn't want to be overly outgoing, but I wanted to be a different person that wasn't so afraid of everybody. And I just decided I would do it. And I did. So I imagined a different Brady, and then I had the courage to do it. And it was great. It was a fresh start. So my senior year at good old Bingham High School in Utah, now I was the seminary president, the track team captain, and I made a change. So, and I know you can too. So imagine a different future, and then have the courage to do it. And maybe I'll talk more on exactly how to have courage, right? Or what courage really is. Peace.